Hi, my name is Eric Prant. I'm a poultry veterinarian and also finishing a PhD at the University of Montreal. Today I will show you what you will learn by looking at my poster. So poster number 54, which was a big part of my PhD. So in that poster, you will learn more about what are the impacts in a commercial context of antibiotic reduction strategies on zootechnical performances, health control, and also on ammonia excretion in these flocks compared to flocks that were using medically important antibiotics. So historically, we have been using antibiotics in border chicken flocks to be able to improve zootechnical performances and also to prevent intestinal diseases such as coccidiosis and also necrotic enteritis. So, without surprise, if we want to decrease antibiotic use in these flocks, normally what we will see will be decreased performance and also an increased incidence of enteric diseases. On the other side, if we want to increase AMU in border chicken flocks, normally what we will see as a response will be increased AMR. So that was reported in the literature, where there is a positive correlation between AMR and also each corresponding antibiotic class that were used on farm. So the more antibiotics you use, for example, on a farm, the more resistance you will see to these antibiotics that we are using. So that has been characterized as a big threat for human and also for animal health by the World Health Organization. So basically, my PhD sits between these two concepts, where we wanted to decrease antibiotic use to limit our impacts on AMR, but at the same time, we did not want to decrease performance and we did not want to trigger intestinal diseases. For this reason, we have developed an objective which was to evaluate in commercial broiler chicken farms the impacts of two antibiotic reduction strategies, eliminating the use of medically important antibiotics, and that was compared to the conventional use of antibiotics where we had flocks using medically important antibiotics for human medicine. So the big question is, what will you learn by looking at my poster? Well, there's a lot of information in there, and it's very practical. So first of all, I think the most important thing is that this study was in a commercial context, where we did implement antibiotic reduction strategies directly in commercial farms, and we did compare that to commercial flocks that were raised exactly on the same farms with the conventional use of antibiotics. So these are all different strategies that you could use, for example, on your farms in your commercial context. Uh, so first of all, we will in the poster you will find information about what were the impacts on growth performance. Uh, then you will be able to see what were the impacts on intestinal health and also on amenorrhea control in these flocks. So I have personally done over 2,000 necropsies just to look at what were the lesions related to coccidiosis and also necrotic enteritis in these flocks. So basically, we wanted to see are our antibiotic reduction strategies causing problems regarding coccidiosis or necrotic enteritis control. And finally, we wanted to look a bit further. So we have done also OPG curves to look at what were the impacts of our different strategies on the excretion of amenorrhea in broiler chicken flocks. So this is a very unusual way to present a poster, but I'm very happy to be here with you and being able to show you what kind of information you could find in my poster, especially in those hard times related to COVID-19. So if you want to have more information, you can look directly at my poster. So it's the poster number 54. Or if you want even more information, you could look at my full article that was just recently published in Poultry Science. So here you will find a link to the article, and also you will find here just the full title of the paper. On that, I will wish you a very nice PSA 2020 meeting in that virtual context.